You think there might be something to this?
I totally disagree. I think that Trump is brilliant to raise this issue. When my son Gabriel and his wife Deb were pregnant, I said, you got to come home. I want my grandson to be president of the United States. He has to be born in the United States. Now, a child of a citizen of the United States born abroad or born wheresoever is a citizen if that he or she so chooses. So there's no doubt but that Ted Cruz is a citizen of the United States.
But that would mean the moment he's born, that's natural born.
But he has to be a natural born
But
citizen.
that is natural born.
All right, let's go back. The Naturalization Act of 1790, 3 years after the Constitution, said the children of citizens shall be considered natural-born citizens. That's in 1790. 5 years later, in 1795, they amended the Naturalization Act of 1795 and said the children of citizens wherever born are citizens. It excluded the phrase natural-born citizens when they amended the act. Here's what I said.
That's a stretch. Come on.
Trump is right when he says it has never, with all due respect to Laura,
Geraldo
it has never been litigated.
John McCain was not.
Never been litigated.
Never been litigated.
John McCain wasn't born in the United States.
People aren't listening. It has never been litigated. Trump is absolutely right.
So Geraldo,
will have to decide.
One at a time.
The one that I would point to is the Obama caucus in 2008. Everyone thought Hillary's a shoo-in. When I walked out of that Des Moines high school, I said to my friend from college, it's going to be Obama's. They were going crazy for Obama in Des Moines. So who knows? I mean, I think Cruz has an amazing organization nationally.
The passion is bigger. There's 50% of Trump supporters that won't vote for anybody else. So he has more passion on his side than any other candidate.
I would argue Trump is the Obama of this cycle.
Well, look at
I think
crowds.
that there is tremendous charisma there, tremendous energy there.
Is that your endorsement? Are you supporting Donald Trump?
I'm not ready to nearly go there. We haven't even started voting.
Nearly ready? Is he your top two?
He's definitely in my top two. There is no doubt, in my view, that Donald Trump will be the Republican nominee.
Right, so do you think he'd be a good president?
I think he'd be a great president.
Yeah.
Being a president is being a CEO, essentially. I mean, he has some hateful ideas that really bug the hell out of me. And you all know what they are. We don't have to
Immigration
go
again.
through all that. But there is no doubt that Donald Trump is a wonderful negotiator, an organized, brilliant businessman.
Oh, my God. Okay, first of all, I think...
Charles, everyone predicted Trump's demise. And I actually talked to a real establishment person over the holidays, and I just said to them, you don't get it. You don't understand what's going on out there. There's a reason Trump and Cruz are 1 and 2, and that they take nearly 50% of the Republican electorate away in these polls, because there's real palpable anger out there and frustration and a feeling of betrayal.
And those establishment people have been wrong at every single turn with every single one of these predictions. And now what they're saying is that, well, okay, if we go with him as the nominee, he's going to get slaughtered by Hillary Clinton. Well, is he really? I don't know that that's true.
Here's
if you look at the way he went after Bill Clinton, the first time in Bill Clinton's entire political career,
speechless.
He has been silenced.
It took him 5 seconds to recover. All right, Laura, does Donald Trump put in play New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania? Do we look at an entirely different electoral map?
I think, I read what Craig Shirley is writing on this, Reagan biographer. He's talking about, the movement election. He wrote about it on LifeZette. A movement election is a different type of election. It's an election where the people start moving into a direction because they think the country is failing or going down the tubes, or the establishment has failed them. We saw it in 1980. We all remember. We saw it in 1984. We did see it in 2008. That was a movement election. I think you're beginning to see the real signs of this taking hold beyond just New Hampshire, beyond just South Carolina, but into interesting states like Nevada, perhaps even a state like Colorado, which has gone very purple in recent years. I think people are fed up with Washington, the corruption, and they want to change.
Geraldo, can he win New York? You are the quintessential New Yorker.
He might. It all turns. You mentioned Colorado. Colorado's a swing state, like Nevada, like North Carolina, like Florida. It all depends. Trump has offended Mexicans and Muslims and millennials and some women. Will those offended people be energized to show up in the way that Trump supporters are energized to show up? It will be an energy. It will be, and again, I'm nervous that Laura and I are so...
Other question. Does he bring in more people than anyone dreamed?
I think that he will have people registering to vote who haven't voted in their entire adult lives, but he might have the opposite effect. Will the Puerto Ricans turn out in Florida, for example? Will the Mexicans
Last question. If he's one of your top two, who's the other one?
Sean, one more thing. Didn't Bill Clinton look really tired and old
He looked
compared
old.
to
He had a
Trump?
slight tremor, and it took him a
Even
while
though-
to get going.
But even though
I
Trump
love
and
the
he are
guy.
the
Once
same
he
age,
started, he was
Geraldo.
fine.
Yeah, look at how vigorous Geraldo looks.
Hey,
And
we
you
are
look
the
at
same
Clinton.
age, and so is Donald Trump.
Hey, I'll tell you, Trump got the better of that exchange with the Clintons.
Big time.
And it shut them down big time. All right, guys, good to see you all. Thank you.